Hello, thank you very much for allowing me to present at the Globe Annual Meeting. My name is Dorian Janney, and I am on the Globe Education Work Group. I support the Trees Around the Globe and the Globe Mission Mosquito Campaign, and I am very fortunate and get to work at Goddard Space Flight Center with a fascinating satellite mission that measures global precipitation. So today I'm going to use a new technique, a story map, to give my presentation. If you look below at the blue highlighted website, you can take a picture of that website or copy it and return to that website anytime. Feel free to share it, and you'll be able to access all of the things that I'm sharing with you today and do deeper dives into some of the information. So without further ado, what I want to share with you today is that did you know that data from NASA's Earth observation missions is used by a variety of different people to improve life all over the world? In this presentation, you will learn about the Global Precipitation Measurement Mission and hear about 4 STEM professionals who are using GPM and other NASA data in a variety of ways. You can learn more about the many ways GPM data are being used at this button here. There's another website that I wanted to share with you. It's a website that was compiled this April for Earth Day, and it has many wonderful resources that you might want to look at later. In particular, it does a great job of covering how and why NASA uses satellite technology to study Earth. And best of all, it shares information about the GLOBE program and how it's helping scientists to better understand planet Earth. So do check out Seeing the Big Picture. All right, a little bit of information about the GPM mission. So the Global Precipitation Measurement Mission, here you can see a picture of it. It's about the size of a fire truck. And here it is going around Earth, collecting data with some of the other satellites that are in the constellation. GPM is a follow-up mission to the Tropical Rainfall Measurement Mission, which was launched in 1997. Both of these missions are part of an international collaboration with the Japanese Space Agency. Whereas TRIM used a single satellite to measure precipitation, the GPM satellite uses a variety of different international partners. And in doing so, it is able to collect and refresh the data every 30 minutes, which really offers us an opportunity to get this global data. Sorry about that, a little glitch here. All righty. And the data is freely available, and you can go to this button here to be able to access any GPM data as well as to learn better how to use it. So many of you have rain gauges and you use them to collect rain precipitation data. Why do we need a satellite to measure this data as well? Well, because 73% of Earth's surface is covered by water. And if you were to take all of the rain gauges from around the world, they would only equal the volume of about 2 basketball courts. So therefore, we also need to be measuring precipitation from space. Here we're looking at precipitation data that was collected by that international constellation of satellites and taken through the core observatory, the Global Precipitation Measurement Observatory. And we're looking at the precipitation data for the first week in June. You can look at all of that data and more right here at the GPM mission website. Now I'm going to share with you 4 examples of STEM professionals who are using GPM data to improve life around the globe. Dr. Faisal Hussain was born in Bangladesh, where he experienced times when there was too much precipitation, as well as times when there was not enough. I interviewed him last year to find out how and why he was using GPM data to help wheat farmers in Pakistan and India to reduce their use of valuable freshwater resources. You can watch his interview here about the work that he does and how he came into that position. We also have a video that was created by our video producer. That's a narrated video that gives more information about the project that is being done. And we have a lot of other resources we hope you'll look at as well. I created a series of 4 different lesson plans. I'll jump in here and just share one with you. In this lesson plan, you will find teacher's guide, PowerPoint presentation, some different resources for students to use. You can also use this with adults, and it will take you through just everything you need and more to be able to share with people how and why these NASA data are being used to make improvements for life around the world. And in this case, looking at wheat farmers in India, we were also including some of the work that is being done by this STEM professional who uses GPM. This is Iker Ibarres. He is an actuary who works with creating low-cost insurance policies for family farmers and others for whom too much or too little precipitation can mean the difference between life and death. The video on the right describes his work, and it's also available in Spanish. This link here will take you to an article about his work and has links to both the Spanish and the English video. Another GPM data user is Sarah Davidson, and she helps animal ecologists around the world better understand how climate change and globalization is changing animal movement patterns. You can learn about the work being done by Sarah, who's a data curator with MoveBank, in the video to the right, as well as looking at the story map on that button. And we'll finish up with a young scientist who is out to change the world. She works with several efforts through the World Resources Institute to help decision makers have access to essential data. In the story map below, you'll find out how she finds these different data sets and integrates them into dashboards to help with response to natural disasters like landslides and forest fires. And she also works with people around the world where there is conflict because of lack of freshwater resources. So I wanted to finish up by showing you a resource page that you can go to that has all of these resources and more. And I hope that this proves very, very useful to you as you go about the work that you do, helping others to understand how and why we are all working together to try to improve life here on our planet Earth. Have a lovely day, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the meeting.